Ladies and gentlemen, we delay no time under any circumstance ever. So let's go. Yes, everyone was like, shh, like we're in the library and the teacher's coming. Except it's no teacher, there shall be no punishment, only joy and harassment and messing with pros. We got the chance to see Liquid Tyler edge out a victory against Quantix Illusion. And now it's time to find out who will come out on top in our next semifinal match. Our first player, hailing from the United Kingdom, with a suave accent bearing tea from yesterday. Will he have a present for the Xel'Naga this evening? It is none other than Dignitas's BlinG! Welcome, BlinG, back to the stage again. I have two questions for you to begin. First and foremost, you managed to sift through the chaotic environment last night with a victory. And now you're going up on the storm map and you've seen what can happen on it. How are you going to navigate the chaos that we'll be throwing at you?
Well, I had some practice yesterday, so that went good, even though Bomber didn't really know how to play. But I kind of feel bad for him, but I'm taking that on board. So he's in my heart right now, and I'm going to do it for him, and hopefully it'll drive through. And you know, I've managed to watch these games as well, so I've got a few tactics on my sleeve. I think I can do it.
Tactics indeed. Hopefully some of which involve avoiding me killing you in 90 seconds. Second question. The crowd will now be deciding your fate. Would you like to pander to them? Would you like to beg? Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Scones, yeah, right. I actually don't have any tea left. That was my last tea bag yesterday, so I'm sorry about that. But iNcontroL actually promised you something yesterday, and he didn't actually deliver. So, you know, I delivered my tea bag, and you know, I feel like I'm the more faithful one here, so I'd appreciate if you guys carried on supporting me. I mean a lot.
Wow. Bringing up fidelity of tea, an essential component to pleasing the crowd. But keep in mind, BlinG, you won't be playing alone. Someone from this crowd will be joining you in battle. Does everyone have their cards? Two of you do. Hopefully it's one of you that gets selected. I would like the ace of clubs to come up to the top. Woo! Yes. It's our master random player coming up to the main stage. Yes. Oh my God. Here, come stand next to me. Come here. Come here, come hang out. Oh my God. Now, first of all, nice, awesome, new, shiny plastic BlinG. Excellent. If you knock it on the table, it'll sound kind of like plastic. So, it's the thought that counts. A giver of tea, a giver of decorations, BlinG. Making people pretty and not thirsty anymore. So, I have two questions for you. First and foremost, what is your name and from where do you hail?
My name is Tom, and I'm from Seattle.
Wow. Surprised to see so many Seattle natives here in Seattle tonight. And of course, you're about to be going up in an epic match of utter chaos, and I know you play random on ladder. Are you feeling prepared for this match coming up?
I never saw that use map setting mode, so I'm not too sure. It's kind of new to me.
Well, don't worry. May the spirit of NonY be in you. May you dodge storms excellently. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Team BlinG! Now, opposing them will be another person from Seattle. He has been to tournaments near and far, playing, commenting. And now it is time for him to have his fate decided by you tonight. From Team Evil Geniuses, it is none other than EG's iNcontroL! Jeffrey Inc. The stomp could be felt throughout the entire stage, Jeff. No, that is a muscle joke. Your thighs' strength is unparalleled in the StarCraft community. Excellent. Now, Jeff, this is going to be the Storm map. I know that as a Protoss player, you are not as much a fan of the Colossus as you are of the Templar and its ability to storm. Whether that's true or not, it is true now. How do you feel about the flow of your favorite spellcaster as the theme for this map?
Well, I think the good thing is after watching that first round, it actually indiscriminately kills everything. So I feel I don't really have much of a say in it, so it's okay, I guess.
Now, Jeff, the crowd known to love you not only because of your charming, heartwarming personality, but also because you're arbitrarily from Seattle. And yet still I know that you have special words for them before you hop into this game.
Yeah, a little over 200 years ago, guys, we stood for freedom, okay? We fought against... No, all right, listen. They want to tax us without representation. Well, I say we put an end to that now. Look at that cocky-ass bastard with his hair. We got to put him down, and you guys are going to help me do it.
And yesterday, you mentioned a player by the name of Stefano. And I understand that you have some private information to share today to deliver on your promise from yesterday, thereby equaling the monumental task of giving a teabag to a fan. Not agreeably. We're talking about a bag of tea. Please tell us what that information on Stefano.
Well, I told you guys if you help me win, I would answer the question, is Stefano coming over to EG? And the answer is, he's been in our house about a week. He's visiting. So, thank you.
And in the crowd, I don't know if the camera saw it, but there was a lot of this. And the important thing is that Jeff will not be doing a 1 versus 2, though I totally have confidence in you in that scenario.
Could happen, I guess. My partner did that yesterday, though, so it could happen.
Sassifer in the house. So let us bring up the last remaining individual. Is the Queen of Clubs in the house. Oh! Oh my God! What another. Oh my God, that's pretty awesome. We from Team Complexity. Hello, I'm Sean. Yes. For any who didn't hear online, Jeff said it's really good to see you up here right now because I don't know if any of you know who this individual is, but if you have been to several live tournaments, you likely do know. This is from Team Complexity, FireZerg. Now, Mr. Fire, if you'd please be so kind as to tell us your name and where you're from.
My name's FireZerg.
What? But what's your name?
First name Fire. Last name Zerg. I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
Yes! From Vancouver, North Seattle. Yes. I will also say Vancouver is probably the prettiest city I have ever been to. Also, I live in Los Angeles. FireZerg, last question. You unexpectedly arrived on the stage today. Are you ready to play with iNcontroL?
No. No. EG and Complexity, we got like a rivalry. I don't know. I don't like this.
And indeed, the rivalries in esports are so cutthroat that most of them practice with one another. So, let's go ahead and get this match underway. BlinG, iNcontroL, Team BlinG, Team iNcontroL. Shake hands, get ready. All right, no. I can confirm there's like no electric current in the hand ready to shock. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to throw to my good friend Husky StarCraft on the main stage because we are about to get ready. See how I subtly indicate to Mike that he needs to be on the main stage. Let's go ahead and throw to Mike because we're about to get into semifinal number dos.
I think it's thrown to me. Oh, there we go. Now it's thrown to me. It's officially thrown to me, and Sean is back already. Of course, it is going to be iNcontroL versus BlinG, as we saw. Although FireZerg also unexpectedly going to be joining us as well.
Yeah, you know, kind of an interesting mix. The way that we do the selection ceremony is we have a whole bunch of cards. I pass them out, and whoever has the Jack, Queen, King, and Ace of Clubs gets selected. For the semifinals, some other cards are floating out there for the finals, which will be coming up after the semifinals.
Be pretty boring if we had that happen right now.
Is that clear? Should I explain it a little more? Should I do a daily style
Yeah, Sean,
thing?
please explain to us how a tournament works.
Well, it's the most normal thing in the world.
Indeed.
Yes. Yeah, okay. I say that a lot in the Day 9 Daily, and some people play the Day 9 drinking game, and anytime I say, you know what the most normal thing in the world is, and people are like, Jesus, again, it's been 3 minutes. Looks like we're heading on into the next match. Let's go ahead and we're going to get BlinG in here. And there's a gentleman. Do you know the name of BlinG's ally?
The name of BlinG's ally is apparently Tommy Love, Sean.
Tommy Love. Tommy Love. There's Tommy Love on the right.
But he does have that icon that all the Bronze Leaguers farmed for by getting 1,000 wins.
Oh my God! Wait a minute.
Right? Is that the right one? Or is that it?
Oh my God! He had what was the name? Okay, this is crowdsourcing. What was the name of the dark voice in the single-player campaign? Was it actually just the dark voice? All right. Well,
that was relevant.
That was good. Well, he has that icon. I mean, do you know what the requirements are to get the dark voice icon?
No, please explain to me, Sean.
Mike, I will.
Begin now.
1,000 wins with each race. Which means, for you with ladder anxiety, he had to hit the find match button 3,000 times.
But he plays random, so.
He plays random like a boss. And you know, I've always sort of wondered if there's anything like ladder anxiety out there where your hands floating over the find match buttons. You can do this, man.
Yeah.
And I think I came up with it.
Okay. Please tell me now.
It's calling. Here it comes.
Here, I'm ready.
Here, let's do it.
I'm bracing for it.
It's when you have to call that pretty girl and ask her on a date for the first time. Has anyone ever done this?
That's a silly question, Sean. Of course they haven't.
Of course. That's right, because I know the ladies call up all of you. And once again, the crowd. Looks like, oh, Tommy Love. Oh my God, someone made a your mom joke. I'm going to invite the players to the game. Maybe we should invite your mom to the game. Destroyed my ego. She's actually here. Hi, Mom. Hello. Now let's go ahead and get players in. Excellent. We have EG iNcontroL in. Complexity's FireZerg.
For some reason, it doesn't like him.
Well, you know, FireZerg actually is one of those extra special pros who has the whole no invite from friends, no messages from players on your friends list. But remember, this is not about winning today. This is about totally dicking around. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket, take a look at what status we're at. Mike, take us through it.
It just, well, a huge shocker. It's been all 2-1s today. So all 2-1s yesterday as well. But, I mean, we're at iNcontroL versus BlinG. It's going to be the last 2 players of the tournament side for NonY, of course, who has advanced on through. And then we're going to be following this up immediately with the finals. And if I'm correct, we're going to be using all 3 maps. And if it does, once again, go to a game number 3, then it is going to be, I think the storm map's number 3. So we'll be seeing a repeat of your favorite map, regardless of which one you liked. If it goes to a game 3, I guess it could technically not be a 2-1. Does look like the players, though, have finally joined up in the game, turning that feature off as Sean is organizing the players correctly. They even have the correct colors.
I just have to stretch and crack and crickly crack all these bones. You have to crack my muscles. That's
all
an
your
interesting
muscles.
phrase. To crack all the muscles, all 206 of them. Okay, let me actually see if this gets picked up in the microphone. Everyone listen very carefully.
Yep.
Excellent.
It did.
Oh. No one was excited by that. They were like, oh my God. Oh my God, that was appalling. And speaking of appalling, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go into game number 1 of match number 2. Yes.
All right, the countdown has begun.
Yes, that guy. Yeah. I love it. Start the game, planet crackers. Storm catastrophe. Now, remember, I figured out yesterday how to kill people quickly.
Sean, looks like they had to do a remake really quickly, but don't.
Oh.
Whatever you do, Sean, do not hit that storm catastrophe within the first 30 seconds. I think that, like, actually no one could win because there'd be no units and only starting buildings and no one would have any money.
The trick would be not to build your starting probe, so that way after 3 minutes when everything's dead, you're like, start probe. And people are like, do you have an income? Yeah, good game.
Well played.
There's another situation where that happens. Lately, Terran players are up against Zergs. You have an income? Yeah? GG.
Great game.
Not even mules can save me on this one. To which, I was actually talking to Dustin Browder about that, and I was like, what about the fact that, you know, the mules seem to not save Terran in every situation? And you know what he said?
Destructible rocks. That joke was like 100% predictable.
Mike, I just didn't think you would say that. And
But also, what did he actually say, Sean?
no, well, I'm not going to say the punchline now. It's not that funny. Well, let's go ahead and invite all the players to the game. We had to do a little bit of a remaking action. I would love like a Dustin Browder cereal where it's like destructible rocks and you. Like,
Oh
pour
God,
it in.
yes.
You pour in the
Oh
milk.
God, yes.
Go ahead and move BlinG up to hang out with Tommy Love. Everyone good? Everyone ready?
Looks like they are indeed good.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
And now we're starting the game. And there's a nice, healthy breakfast. Oh! EG's iNcontroL gets it. Panders to the crowd, pumps his fist, cheers and celebrates as he's about to start on a map where everyone's gonna slap him around like a trout.
But mostly just you, Sean. You have the power.
I am the button pressure.
The pressure. Under
I was
pressure.
saying it like Sean Connery, back off.
All right, hang on. iNcontroL is singing to us. This is where you're supposed to say.
iNcontroL says,
No, there you go. I feel like that didn't go over quite as he had planned.
it's like, finish the lyrics for me. And he's like, America. And he's like, America. It looks like Tommy can't hotkey. Are you serious? No
So there might be
hotkey?
a slight.
Well, before we fix that, I'd like one of the Rosens to come down and make sure that he is actually totally fixed. Are you serious? Nope. Oh.
Or he might
I
be,
fell
nope, I
for it.
can't hotkey.
Lols. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he is
spawning-
serious.
Wait, oh. All right. Adam or Tyler, fix this man's hotkeys. Come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give a special shout out to none other than the gentleman who put together the Texas eSports Association. Yeah, for the Rosen brothers.
They're pretty awesome. They look
Who are
very.
here?
They look very similar, Sean.
They're actually twins, and I sometimes am like, hello, Adam and or Tyler. There he is, fixing it. He's actually the director of hotkeys at this event. We actually gave him a business card that says Communications Messenger Engineer. It was generated on one of those BS job title websites where you can get such titles as Creative Development Strategist.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
But it sounds fancy on a resume?
You know, that's actually a true story. My wonderful neighbor is a doctor, and when he was growing up doing just like, I don't know, intern level stuff or whatever, he delivered the urine vials.
Okay. This story starting out amazingly.
Yeah. And his official title was Communications Messenger Engineer.
Which means pee deliverer.
Yes, yes. And of course, a little bit, it's harder to fit on the business card, but I think something that you actually do want. Communications Messenger Engineer. It looks like we're going to go ahead and do yet another test to make sure Tommy Love.
Looks like he is having issues over there, though. Hotkeys kind of important in StarCraft II, especially when you're going to be dodging 8 trillion
Absolutely.
storms.
Well, you know, it could be one of those things where the player who was on beforehand changed those hotkeys. We will never know. Are we good, Tommy Love? We good?
Oh,
We good?
yeah, we
Ladies and-
are good.
Let's get into the game. Getting into the game. Oh, he just can't see the hotkeys.
That is actually a setting. I don't know why you would ever use it. But.
In the bottom left corner and in the top left corner, amazingly, 2 professional players incidentally paired today on the trial of the Xel'Naga semifinals. It is Team EG in control.
And on the right side of the map, containing Tommy Love, and his ally down on the bottom right side is going to be BlinG. It is Team BlinG. Of course, BlinG is currently on Team Dignitas. Gave out tea yesterday. Promised crumpets today, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, looks like he's going to be starting off by going Pylon, Nexus Forge. Everyone getting very greedy, except for those players up at the top side of the map. Looks like Tommy Love.
2 racks.
Oh, Tommy Love doing a 2 racks. But unless for some reason Team EG doesn't have their headphones on, he's totally not 2 racksing. Oh, well, I guess that makes it fairly clear, Mike.
Good thing you covered that one up, Sean. Swept it under the rug. That doesn't exist, but it does look like he is going to be doing a tech lab.
Oh, an early tech lab. This is an interesting strategy. We could see this Marine gaining Blink in a short period of time. It all depends on what the crowd online wants.
Yeah, of course, that's got to remind really quickly, online, redbullusa.com/LAN. You should definitely all be voting there because it's every 4 minutes in the game, which is pretty awesome. So the first poll should be done here pretty soon, the expansion.
Look at Fires are getting a very, very, very early hatchery.
Wow. That is super early. That's going to be his 3rd hatchery total.
Wow.
As he did grab that expansion. And it looks like we might be seeing a crazy macro game here to start this off, which means we just get to kill everything instead.
Yeah, that's right. We do have the kill all units button, but of course I'm not going to be a jerk and do that right away. EG's in control is moving out towards the center of the map as we are seeing the Cybernetics core also planting down. Very excited because after this match, Husky, we're going to be going on to the grand finals where people will be going back onto the fire map again. And you know what they'll be doing then?
Dodging nukes.
Dodging, wow. Crowd's on point. Yeah, crowd. Woo!
And also remember, NonY did already advance. That should be fun. Oh, they're doing this. They're doing this. They're doing the old Overlord trick where he can warp in on the high ground. This game's going to get underway right away.
Oh,
what is the first pull? Is it going to be helping here? They don't know that Overlord is actually in position there, so BlinG has to make sure to get some units.
BlinG's playing really good, but in his head he's playing a one-on-one on the ladder right now. He's not up against team players who go, "Forgate with a warpin', it's a pain to deal with." Yep.
And there it is, warping in 4 Stalkers. I've lost to this basically every time I play 2v2. And BlinG's going to realize, hey, there is indeed a lot of units in my base. Remember, the Stargate's not going to help him out here at all. He is forced to retreat here. Is there anything that could possibly help him, Sean?
Well, the only thing that could help him is if he starts to ask for help. But he hasn't done anything yet. In fact, we're going to find out what the online audience wanted for this very moment in time. The online audience just wants,
reveal everything.
Everyone's getting BlinG. Here it comes. Global basic BlinG.
All right, are there any Marines here? There are 2 Marines right there. Does force field the ramp, though. The Marines could blink up there. However, they can't see up there right now. The Sophie's going to be trying. Cues up the blink on the Lings just to make the attack even that much stronger.
BlinG still hasn't asked for help. An incredibly bold decision.
Or maybe he just forgot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, do we want to help BlinG out right now? Well, the initial calling was yes. I answered your calling, and some people after the fact were like, wait a minute, no. Now BlinG, under serious duress as, oh my god, the iNcontroL Fire Zerg combo is proving a little bit too devastating in this early game juncture.
Feels like the biggest sentry's got to be able to clean up these units. They do so much damage. You need to be careful not to lose that sentry, though. Might actually get taken out. Team dangerously low on HP, but not today. Is going to hang on to those 4 now. The Zerg is continuing to stream on down here. His other sentries got trapped by their own force fields. He needs to make sure to bring those ones down as well. Looks like he is going to do that, but remember, BlinG does remain for 20 seconds. Anywhere that he can blink in the main. Not quite yet. It looks like the attack is going to stop for now, and they have the sentries left over.
Excellent position for them to be in. The sentries actually do 20 damage per shot and have 350 life and 300 energy. So, as long as BlinG can build probes, he should be all right. It all depends on how the online audience is going to be voting, and of course our live audience today, Fire Zerg. Uh-oh. BlinG getting a little overeager. He's not moving out with Tommy Love.
Yeah, he needs to make sure not to leave his main base undefended. Here comes the Zergies right now. Now remember, the force fields could save this quite easily. I think he's feeling okay with a little dancing back and forth there from Fire Zerg, taunting him a little bit.
I hear those people, Fire Zerg, giving him the cheer on. Tommy Love, mass macro man, building all the barracks that he can. Uh-oh, looks like we have some pushing with the double sentry force.
Oh, the dance of death for Fire Zerg. Where do you go at this point?
Oh my
God.
God.
Oh, God.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, at the 11-minute mark, I'd like to ask you a question. Would you like the Seeker missile tower to turn on at 11, or would you like 2 planet crackers at 11? Planet crackers gonna be blue, Seeker missiles gonna be red.
Ooh, a
I
tough
just
choice.
need a show of colors.
A tough choice. It's leaning more blue, though, Sean, it looks like.
It's a fairly blue audience, and since you have spoken, we're gonna go ahead and unleash that. Planet crackers at 11.
Where are they going to spawn, though, Sean? Will it be in the middle?
It's going to be flanking either side, but of course, it's all up to the randomness of the planet cracker to decide right now. Fire Zerg doing an excellent job both harassing and getting into the mid-game. BlinG and his ally better move, because this is exactly where the first one's going to be going down. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Planet Cracker number 1 has to evacuate over there. Planet Cracker number 2 going down on the left side as well. Keep an eye where are they going. Oh, it sucks to be the Zerg in the bottom left.
Oh my God. Uh-oh. I hope Fire Zerg no.
Oh no, it changes mind.
Up.
Gotta be going the other way.
In the meantime, I don't know if Fire Zerg can see the light from where he is. No, everything's very calm and totally destroying everything up here.
All right, it's going up there into the natural of iNcontroL. Remember, iNcontrol's expansion is heavily delayed. Oh no, it decides to go back towards the Zerg. The Overlords have got to be careful there. They're dangerous.
Oh my
close.
God, they're synchronizing.
Oh no. Oh God.
Oh my God. Oh, it's still going.
The drone's trying to decide exactly where to go. Not a whole lot of places they can go, though. They're back into a corner. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh my
Needs
God.
to dodge it. Needs to dodge it. The main base is getting destroyed. The drones are going to survive.
Get out of
Trying to get away. The whole main base has been erased. At the same time, looks like BlinG is out for blood, though.
Oh my God, that is so unlucky. Seriously, everything died.
They got the Lings, though, going to get on top of this army here. Try and get this around. The main link's not going to go anywhere anytime soon.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
And it falls. Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Oh, the Baneling's trying to... Oh, they nice burrow there. I don't think there's any detection right now. Good Baneling landmine on top of them, but is he going to do enough damage? Nope. Another force field.
Online polls also come up after that total devastation at the start of the game. We're going to find out what the online audience wanted to happen, and there's some comments from the website. In the meantime, it looks like the Team BlinG and Team Tommy Love. It looks like...
As they said, let's mix things up again.
Now, guys, do you want this on the blue side or the red side? You got
A lot of red.
Oh my God!
Sean, I can't wait for it to go to the bottom left side.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so unlucky. And right now, amazingly, Fire Zerg is actually at 70 supply. He's actually been holding down in total boss mode. Feeling a little concerned the burrow Banelings.
Are the Banelings burrow going to help them here? It looks like Firecracker narrowly avoiding them, going straight for iNcontroL's base.
Uh-oh. Well, that's a little bit concerning. God, Team Blue, the randomness factor. Certainly not going to be generous to them today.
Firecracker showing up here. The probes are going to narrowly be able to escape.
Oh my God, this is going to be a close one. Because right now, these armies are starting to move out. But you'll note that BlinG's actually going straight for carrier.
Indeed, he's channeling NonY as he was mentioning before, going straight for the carriers like NonY was. Oh, is that close enough? Yes, it is. Starting to vaporize some of these probes. iNcontroL catching wind of what's going on there, moving his probes closer to the Planet Cracker. Where is it going to go, though?
In the meantime, BlinG and Tommy Love starting to make a move out. Looks like, you know what? They're calling for sentries for Blue, and I got to agree with them.
It's a fair assessment here, Sean. A great choice. iNcontroL going to be able to use those for some stellar defense. Should be able to deal with these units just fine. The Planet Cracker finally going to kill itself. It's already had enough fun picking on Team Blue, so that is no longer a threat. One probe surviving at the expansion. But watch out for the force fields.
Oh no, the force fields, enormous Husky StarCraft.
And is going to push this army on out of here. Could drop the Zerg player, though, but he also has those Mega Sentries.
Oh my God, he has Mutalisk. He has Mutalisk. There are 3 other Mutalisks, and here they are.
Only 68 shots to go until it dies. Ridiculous force fields. I don't know if you can unload on top of force field.
The damage of these sentries is ridiculous, Husky, and it looks like Team Blue has stabilized.
And now you got to remember that both teams actually have those Mega Sentries, so that is going to be so many force fields. It's actually disgusting.
And you know, I will say, for any of you who don't know, I think the QA team on Blizzard is freaking phenomenal. And even though Mega Sentry is not a unit in the game, there they show up, and they're even labeled as Mega Sentry.
You can see one of the players did end up losing, I think all of them but one. iNcontroL decides now is the time. He wants to try and beat the timer before anything else crazy happens. The Colossus, though, can they step on those? I actually have no idea. I don't think they can.
Oh my God.
I don't think they can. It pushes those Colossus back. One of his Mega Sentries is going to get taken out. Will intercept this army on the north side, though. It is going to get surrounded. Couldn't force field the ramp to prevent the retreat.
But the carriers are stepping up. Mike, the Colossus are taking such huge damage. And the Zerg sentries are going to have to pull back if they want to hope to stay alive.
And he is going to have to retreat here. Guardian Shield would indeed be a good choice as it reduces that incoming damage by 4. But right now the Mega Sentry count still looking good. iNcontroL, I do believe, lost one of those, though. And they really are invaluable because it's not something you can buy yourself.
Looks like that command center taking some serious damage. Fire Zerg! Fire Zerg!
The sentries, one guy is most likely going to go down. It does. These sentries are already said invaluable. They're worth a lot.
Oh, they can only be given by gifts.
He's going to try and kill off these rocks here, but he is backed into a corner right now. Literally backed into a corner there, but with his own force field, he's going to try and hold on. But the carrier is doing substantial damage. Why not just build a whole new wall?
A whole new wall. A magic place where we're stuck in a corner alone and we're going to die. I loved Aladdin.
I can break into that song at any time. It is probably the best song ever made, but it does look like going to be moving down to the bottom left side. The Mega Sentry is down there, completely out of position from the north side. The carriers look like they might actually be effective here. Do they have an answer? They don't have any corruptors. They have 13 overlords.
Audience here, perhaps secret missiles will happen. It will all depend on the next online vote right now. Complexity's Fire Zerg building more hatches, trying to get up anything he can. Has iNcontroL been building the appropriate defense? What will the online audience wish for to happen next? What does that
We like
say?
Team Blue, actually.
We
Sentries
like
for Team Blue.
Sentries for Team Blue. Uh-oh, blessings, Team Blue. Here are your Mega Sentries. Will it be enough to save them? I'm just unsure.
The
Red.
DTs are in the main base doing a lot of damage right now, and I don't know if they even have detection. Kind of hard to tell. I don't think that he actually does, and for some reason, Fire Zerg made 15 overlords in the midst of this. That's not going to help out.
Well, this is going to be a really difficult game for Team Blue to win. Do we want to give them just one more chance at staying alive? You got it. All units will now die in 30 seconds.
Now, there are a lot of DTs here. The main base will be taken out. The natural is no longer in existence, so it will be a 2v1. And remember, FireZerg is a pro player himself, so knocking him out is going to be helping Team BlinG by quite a lot. What is iNcontroL's answer right now? All he has is a couple of stalkers, a couple of sentries mixed in as well. One, and down goes every single unit in the game. I don't think that includes workers. Is that correct, Sean?
And GG! iNcontroL leads the game. Team BlinG is victorious today. Now, Mike, in my assessment, I would have to say that Team Blue lost because 2 planet crackers completely destroyed FireZerg's base.
That's a good assessment, Sean.
I have a TV show. It's called A Day 9 Daily, where I do high-level strategy analysis, Mike, and that's where I got that acumen.
I can't wait to see this replay on the show.
Yeah, now it's very important to not get that unlucky. I mean, that's actually quite a cruel fate, having that happen.
Looks like Team
in game
iNcontroL
one.
discussing that last game.
I mean,
there we go.
They had a good setup. They know that the early aggression can, of course, cause some defensive mega sentries to spawn. But I think the biggest difficulty was, again, those planet crackers.
I love planet crackers. They are delicious. I'm kidding.
The crowd loves it.
As it cuts to people not clapping or smiling.
People with that grin where they're like, I love puns. Looks like we're going to go